Coverage you can count on continues. With Storm Team 10 meteorologist Everett Lau.
Good Saturday morning. We've made it to the weekend and we're expecting a lot of sunshine, but it is going to be a bit cooler for this Veterans Day. Highs topping out in the mid-50s. It's right where we should be this time of year. Our average high is 54, but we're going to warm up a bit as we get into the day tomorrow. The wind's going to shift and come back out of the south, and that'll get highs up to around 60 as we finish up the weekend. But it's certainly a cold start to the morning. If you're getting an early start to the day, make sure you take a heavier jacket. You'll probably want one, with temperatures down in the 20s across a good part of the Wabash Valley. It's 26 right now in Terre Haute and Rockville. Paris down to 24, 27 in Effingham and Mattoon, 31 for Olney, Vincennes, 33 I should say, in Washington, and it's currently 29 in Lagodi. As we look at the Storm Team 10 storm tracker, we got so cold this morning because of the clear sky and the wind became calm, and that's because we have an area of high pressure that's set up just to our north across Illinois, so that's keeping the sky nice and clear across the two-state region, and it's going to give us all that sunshine as we get into the afternoon. Now, as it gradually makes its way farther to the east, that's when we'll start to see the wind come back out of the south, and really the only impact we're going to see today is a few more clouds as we get into the afternoon, but that's about it. So forecast looking pretty good for Veterans Day. We are going to see temperatures slowly climb throughout the daytime. So by 11 up to about 46, and then we'll make it into the lower 50s for our highs. And that's pretty much the best we're going to do. So temperatures today a little on the cool side, but pretty typical for this part of November. So as we look at Futurecast, you can see the sunshine out there now, and that's going to take us through most of the day. Again, other than a few passing clouds, it's going to be about it. The wind is going to be a bit lighter than it was yesterday, still noticeable, but not quite as gusty. And as we get into the evening hours, that's when we'll start to notice more cloud cover start to make its way in from the southwest. So through the overnight hours, expecting a partly cloudy sky. That should keep us from getting quite so cold as we did this morning. So I guess that's one silver lining to the cloud cover. But all that moves out by the time we get to tomorrow morning. So Sunday, expecting a lot more sunshine once again as we finish up the weekend. And then you see the wind starting to shift and come out of the south. That's what will allow those temperatures to make it up to around 60. Before today, 54 for the high, mostly sunny and seasonable because again our average high is 54. East-northeast breeze at about 5 to 7 miles per hour. Tonight dropping down to 34 as those clouds move in. Still on the cold side though, and an east breeze at 5 to 7 miles per hour. 60 degrees tomorrow, sunny and warmer with a light breeze out of the south. And as we look at the 7-day forecast, we'll see temperatures continue to climb as we get into the work week. 64 on Monday. Then we have a weak little front that'll come through that'll knock us into the lower 60s on Tuesday. Overnight lows still drop down into the 30s, so we'll have some cold start to the days, but pretty mild days with highs in the 60s all next week. Next chance of rain doesn't slide into the forecast until we get into Friday.